You see, this is the first thing I've written in a long time. I must have been staring down the barrel of the wrong line, if you catch my drift. The fact you're miffed means you can finally join my club, 'cause I've been lost for ages. I'm always the one who's just boshed his wages, still I scribble sweet nothings on the softest pages. In charcoal or blood if needs must, but never the blood of another. The blood of my mother runs through my veins in some way, shape or form. Though on occasion we clash like loggerheads, enough to awake the storm where blatant stakes of hate were born. See, I despise the frowns, and even more so the raised voices. These days the blazed choices that I once stood my ground to defend seem irrelevant. Now there's people twice my age outside my family group referring to me as intelligent. And that simple fact warms me from the inside out. I've been dried out, still, then got wet again, been on and off and then back on the ket again. Cover my body head to toe and lettering to resemble the veteran of a lyrical past. My spirit will last in a physical cast of the man that I once called me. But who'd you call yourself? The music on the shelf is what makes my head spin, brethren, and I can't leave it be. 'Cause when I say that this shit speaks to me, you couldn't begin to imagine or fathom the passion that's lashing the rations of songs to my soul. You see, music's done far more than make me. Though on occasion my shocking levels of concentration tend to shake me, it can't break me away from the foundations that I now stand upon. Forgive me if my pointing hands are wrong, for I have no sense of direction. I must have swapped it for an oversized sense of affection, because I've always loved a lot. And if you good people keep on smiling, then I promise to keep it up. Whether fighting fit or weak as fuck, you can find me in the corner where the speakers tuck, shouting tweak it up. To the dude in control of the 1210s. I delve when I need to, but not when I don't. I never accuse you of losing the plot when you won't. Find your mind, let alone open it. If they saw the world through my eyes for 2 seconds, they might find some hope in it. Instead, to the masses, my head's classed as shot to fuck. Not far off what the doctor chucks, or the rocks that sucked by people that are in the wrong place at the wrong time without a strong mind. So they sit back and watch their life take a turn for the worst. We yearn for the curse to be lifted, so the godly and gifted can touch many like the very first rifted. Whatever the first one was that gave me that first warm buzz that let me know in my heart lies a musician, in a position to listen, who's wishing everyone succeeds. You see, I don't want to be at the top of the ladder, because then what you're chasing, replacing the waste when things do go tits up, as I'm sure they will do. Weirdos in the world that would adore to kill you because they've watched too many films and played too many PlayStation games. Kids brought up with PlayStation brains, so the pain and hate remains the same. Now it's a shame. Still, if a few good men and women can finally start winning when they realise what art's bringing, we could have the power to change this. Now believe me, I know it's a strange risk to be taken, but if I'm very much mistaken, it's the last thing left to do. And it's left to you, the people that are willing to hunt and find the peace of mind that we bleed behind. Still, peace of mind is hard to find in unpeaceful times. Now that's not my words, no. That's the words of Joseph Selby, who might just well be my partner in rhyme, because more than part of the time when we started out on our verbal journey, I was settled by someone doing the same thing in the same place, which helped me save face when nerves got the best of me. Knowing that one day the rest will see that I'm not just every Harry, Tom or Dick that's out to spit quick full of bollocks and thick shit. Nah, I want to mean something. I want to move people. I want to abolish the question of who's equal, so the world assumes we all are. Now I know it's a tall ask to be achieved when in my time maybe, but surely something's got to save me. From what? Well, of that I'm yet to find out. I stretch my mind out, only to sit and weep for a bit. Truly believing I'm growing ever closer to the secret of it. So if it's bleak and that's it, carry on sitting in front of your tellies getting fed shit. If you turned it off for a single second, you might have actually written or read shit, but I doubt my single lonely voice is enough to change the habit of a lifetime. Yet, I like mine. See, everything I do is positive, forever feel the need to progress. I run riot on the streets of Satan with the heart of a dragon beating deep in my chest. So when I speak, I feel blessed. Blessed to know the people that I do, and blessed for them to love me back. Because without friends like mine, trust this life don't mean jack. So I'm going to take a second to thank anyone that's hung around long enough to see me become the man that I am today. And if you'd like to stay, I will be true to you forever. Because I am as loyal as they come. My brain might be pickled and royally boiled from the sun, but boy, we had some fun. And it's not over yet. That's one thing I'm sure of. That's I'm sure of. Well, it looks like that's where I've forgotten the last little 8 words, but you get the general idea. I hope you've had a very good night, ladies and gentlemen.